What's going on, everyone? Trust the Buzz here. If you're new to the channel, I make Charlotte Hornets content. So if that interests you, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. If you cannot tell by the thumbnail title of this video, in today's video, we're talking about Miles Bridges signing his qualifying offer. So now next year, he'll be a restricted free agent. He can't be traded this season. I think it's like $7.9 million this year. That does help the Hornets a little bit with their cap situation. Basketball wise, we know what this is going to be like on the court. I think we know that we're going to have a pretty decent team, a pretty good team. And if everything works out well, if Brandon Miller is even halfway being a decent rookie, I think it will help this team. And the reason I say that is just Brandon Miller's obviously the rookie. It has nothing to do with me and my faith in his actual ability. But if he's even a halfway decent rookie, I think we'll be a pretty good team. My thing is, allegedly, the Hornets just wasn't offering Miles the money he wanted. Now, I don't know what the money he wanted was, nor do I know what the Hornets were offering him, but it's frustrating because I felt like the Hornets did him a solid. That was his fault, and he put the Hornets in a bind. He really did. And I think he just put them, I wouldn't say in even more of a bind because this is literally just a prove it deal. However, as Hornets fans, what you're afraid of, or particularly what I'm afraid of, is we sign him to this qualifying offer. He balls out, right? And then all of a sudden next year, the Hornets are just like, nah. And then we just lose him for nothing. And then I've just seen this team time and time again get really close to being good and then just fizzle out. I don't want that again. But as far as just this deal, I think it's going to help the team a lot. I think Miles is going to be worth the money when it comes to his basketball ability. I think that he's going to play well this year. And that's really what it's about. It's a prove it deal. I don't think it is the Hornets saying we don't want you. I think it's more so, hey, you're a wild card right now. Like I said, you threw a wrench in our plans last year. And then even last year, there was rumors that maybe they weren't too completely sold. Because I will say this, as much as I love Miles as a basketball player, because before the incident, he was my favorite Hornet. He really only had one and a half great seasons. He had, the end of the previous year, and then last year, 2 years ago at this point, he played extremely well, averaging 20 points a game. So he's really only had 1.5 great years. But I think that is enough. I think you saw the project, you could see where he was projected to be. You saw that, okay, this guy can really average 20 in the NBA efficiently. So I think that was something that, I don't think the contract is going to be a big deal when it's time to pay him. I just hope the Hornets actually pay him when we get to that point. But overall, I just feel like Miles should have maybe did us a solid. I don't know what a solid is. I'm not an NBA cap expert or anything like that. I just felt like the Hornets kind of held their end of the bargain. Like, hey, we didn't have no players talk bad about you. The front office didn't talk bad about you. We kept in contact with you. We did whatever we could. As much as I get on the Hornets, I think they handled the situation as best they could. And then I felt like he came back and then was asking for just a certain amount of money. And I feel as though maybe it's just like you don't really have any leverage. And for a team that kind of had their back, I felt like you didn't have theirs. But that's besides the point. I don't know what was said in that room. I don't know what the numbers are or anything like that. So we'll figure that out as time goes. But basketball wise, I think we're going to be a good team. And I'm excited to see what we do this upcoming season. I think going forward, I think you have to look into re-signing PJ. I know people don't really care for PJ, and we'll make another video about this. But I know some people don't really care for PJ and don't want PJ back. But if you don't resign PJ, and then let's say you sign Grant Williams, I think that puts you at a disadvantage because you're not able to sign someone else. And we desperately need a backup point guard. I'm not looking for Teo Maledon to be our backup point guard. So I think the best bet will be to sign PJ. At least you have some type of asset there. And then you can also get a backup point guard, as opposed to if you don't resign him, I think it's one way or the other. I think you can either build back his spot or get a backup point guard. And I don't think that's a decision you're trying to make, especially with a guy, with Miles Bridges. He could walk next year. Then that really will put a hole in that position at the 4-3 position, even though PJ is definitely a 4. So let me know what you think down in the comment section below. I'm excited as far as what we're going to do on the court next season. Like I said, I'm just slightly disappointed just because I felt like he would really be like gracious. I don't know the man personally, but yeah, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. I'll be recording more videos. I'm about to go to the movies actually, but I'll be recording more videos about Grant Williams and more free agency stuff, Ayo Dosunmu, and a couple other things. So there's probably gonna be a lot of content coming out in the next couple of days. And then also we have Hornets basketball tomorrow. See Brandon Miller in action, so I'll be excited for that. But anyway, that does it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.